Chosen ones, there is something you will come to realize. I think I have about 10 minutes to do this video. Something you come to realize on your journey. You will start to see how the devil operates. The devil or the enemy has an intention to go on the attack. They will just attack anyone. They can attack anyone, they can attack anything. They don't have conscience. A person who doesn't have conscience, they don't have time to weigh, to think about all the pros and cons. What are they dealing with? Who are they messing with? So normally they are programmed to simply go on the attack. And especially if a chosen person, you might have experienced that you have been usually attacked the most. Most of the people who are attacking you, they don't have any idea what they are attacking in the first place, okay? For them, it's business as usual. They just wake up one day and they just run into someone. They will lash out. They will attack physically, maybe sometime emotionally. But they do not understand the spiritual protection behind a chosen person. I can promise you, it does not matter what that person looks like. It does not matter what they look like. It does not matter what you think. There is some people, they are spiritually protected. And it is going to be very difficult for some people to understand this and to figure this out, So these people, there is something that it's like ignites some fire within them whenever they come across you. Something just ignites their fire within them. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, that there are some people, I've told you, there are some people who have got demons, okay? You run into these individuals, there is something within you that disturbs their demons, and sometimes you don't even have to say a thing before you're going to see someone lashing out at you or attacking you for whichever reason. Sometimes even there's no reason at all. When they're attacking you, they don't realize they're dealing with something else. They're dealing with an unknown or an unseen force. There is a force behind you. They may not see it. They may sometimes do things to you. They run off, go and find the next victim and things like, oh, it's business as usual. So they're just going to go and carry on with their lives. And before they know it, they are experiencing things happening in their life. They don't even understand what is happening to them. They will never see what hit them, Sometimes I tell some people, chosen people, they are very humble people. They're not people you find around and, they are going to spark up arguments all of a sudden out of the blue, start causing commotion and chaos everywhere. They're not people like that. So if you're a person who attacks that particular person, whether you have tried to do something, I don't know, do spell work or witchcraft stuff and, anything you want to do, as long as it's an attack. Anything that is an attack on your spirit, chosen ones. But you see, in the spiritual realm, there is people who have got very powerful protection around them. The people that attack you, should they ever understand what is behind you, they are going to avoid you. I can promise you. Those so-called people who are causing chaos, whenever you go out, you see people lashing out and coming to coming all of a sudden out of the blue, trying to cause you harm and things like that. Look behind you. Look at your life. Look at all those people who did whatever they did to you. We could even be talking about years. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, they didn't understand what they were dealing with. A lot of chosen ones walk through life without knowing who they are, you know. So that's one of the things that the enemy has done. The enemy has hidden you from yourself, because the enemy never wanted you to know who you are. They have hidden you from yourself. Everything they have done, those people, they have had to pay a price, I can promise you. You will only figure out many years later on that, oh, you know, back in the days, you made this guy at work. Maybe he caused you to get sacked from your job, or there's something they took from you, you know, they ran off. There's something they did to you and they ran off, and they thought that was, you know, that was it. It wasn't. It was just the beginning. Chosen people are highly protected. They have got a very powerful protection around them. Let me tell you something. God protects his chosen people. And it will not make a lot of sense, because they may sometimes harm you, like I've said. They will usually harm you. And you may think that, oh, why did this person do this? All of a sudden, you know, this guy got you fired at work. This person came around and hit you on the streets. Somebody did that, or somebody did that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These people, if they know, let me tell you something, if they really know who they are dealing with, they should be the very first people to stay very far away from you. There is things that are going to happen to those people. Very horrible, terrible things have happened. If you look back, I've told you, look back in time. Anybody that has tried to do whatever they did to you, they have caused you pain, they took something from you, they have hurt you, anything they have done to harm you. I can promise you, those people, they are not going to rest. That thing is going to stay forever on their consciousness. They can never get it out. They can never get it off their consciousness. It is going to stay with them forever. You see, those guys, they have time some days when they are sitting down there and they are reflecting a little bit, you know. They don't take the accountability, but they will have some moments of reflection. And they will figure out that, oh, maybe they did something, you know. It was horrible for you at that time. They probably didn't even know what they were doing or why they even did it in that first place. But they have that reflection where they think that they have probably done something wrong. They will not come around and tell you that, oh, you know, back in the days I did this, sorry about that. Some of them may try to come around and, you know, do some of these fake apologies, because, you know, a lot of these guys, your enemies, they don't want to bow down. They don't want to come to that state whereby they're going to come around and fall on their knees and, you know, ask for forgiveness. Oh, forgive me, you know, I did this or I did that. They'll not come around and do that. But there is something. They have got that guilt within them. They are thinking that, yes, they did something wrong. And now they are figuring out why nobody can employ them, why they can hardly find a relationship, why all their kids are against them, why they have lost all their businesses, why many of them are in hospitals, why they have lost their kids. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. There is things what I talk about, and I know what I'm talking about. If you're a chosen one, you had best believe you have got protection. I have had people many years ago. There is someone took something very, very precious from me. So many years ago, we're talking about, we may be talking about like 20 years ago. No, not 20 years ago. We may be talking about maybe like 12 years ago, 11 or 12 years ago. Very precious for me. That person, they lost their dogs. That person lost their parents. And by the time those things was happening, I was very, very far away from them. I was there out there doing my own thing. I'd even already forgotten about this. Because you see, a lot of this karma comes in those moments whereby you have released that situation and let it go. You're not asking, you're not begging, you're not looking for anything. You're just there out there doing your thing. You have already forgotten about those individuals. That person took something very precious from me. But let me tell you something, the loss was intensive. I could let alone learn all these things that happened to that individual, you know. Until now, the person never came around. I never had an apology. They never came around to tell me what happened. because it's a very big weight for somebody to come around and acknowledge that there is something they did many years ago. Forgive me, back in the days I took this, I did. They cannot come around, but they are paying the price. You see, those enemies of yours, the ones that you think that they have got away with whatever they did to you, they will pay the price in silence. It is something that is going to stay with them. That guilt is going to stay with them until their last day. The only way they can get away or out of that guilt is when they have come and had a word with you. Even most of the cases ask for your forgiveness. You see, a lot of these chosen people, they are very humble people, very humble. There is no way you think you just come out of the blue and you try to attack somebody that doesn't have any problem with you. That is very insane. And then you think that you're going to go around and keep on living your life like normal. Nothing will happen for you. There is nothing will happen for you. That thing is going to haunt you. It is going to haunt you in your sleep. It is going to haunt you on the streets. It will haunt your marriages. It will haunt your families. There is people that are protected. So when you are willing to cause any form of damage or harm or hurt those particular individuals, the chosen ones, you also have to know there's a price coming for you. That price is a price you're not ready to handle, And this is some of the things you cannot tell these people, because a lot of times when people are under this influence, especially demonic influence, they have got out of these spirits attached to them, that they keep on running up and down, destroying everyone that they meet on their way. They cannot get away with it. So most of the times I tell chosen people, you don't have to fight. These battles that you think you're fighting, no. The battles that you think you're fighting, ladies and gentlemen, when you're fighting with people who are possessed, those kind of people who have evil spirits within them, those battles, they can only be fought at a higher plane. You cannot win on the physical plane because you're going to retaliate or whatever. They attack you, then you attack them. They lash out, then you lash back. It can't happen like that. The power you have chosen once. Walk away. That is your power. Walk away. Don't resent, don't revenge, don't retaliate. Walk away. Be as quiet as you can. Keep on moving. Let the universe do the rest. Let your spiritual protection take care of this. There is things you cannot handle because there is entities that you're fighting that you're not even aware of. Let the universe do the rest. Just walk away. So no matter what people have done to you, it's a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It will be years, sometimes it can be months. It can take for you a while to figure out what is going on with those individuals. Let me tell you something. Those individuals, they are going through it all. They are going through it all. They will not tell you this. They will hide this from you because they don't want you to see them in that state. They are going through it all. They don't even know what to do with themselves. They will lose everything. They are going to lose pets. They are going to lose their jobs. They are going to lose their cars. They are going to lose their homes. They are going to lose their life. Some of them are going to... They are going to die. I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm talking about these things, I know what I'm talking about. Some people are going to end up dead. So this thing of attacking chosen ones, people who are trying to be good for everyone, people who are acting out of love, people who are trying to shine their light into a very dark world, those people, they're very powerful, okay? The only thing you can do for yourself is to watch them, let them be, let them go where they are going, give them way. because there's nothing you're going to do to them that is not going to come back to you. So what I'm trying to say in this video, chosen people, they are highly protected, okay? Spiritually protected. You may see a very small guy like this, you know, you undermine them, you despise them. But those people, you need to look beyond the 3D, okay? They have got a lot of power in the spiritual realm. And that is the power that you don't want to handle. You're not even ready for, okay? So let me know, chosen ones, what you think about the video. Like I said, it's a short one. I hope you guys are well. I wish you the best. Drop us a comment, leave a like, share, subscribe, book a session, or donate to my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Then Zamos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.